Hey everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
The droid says if you're new.
The droid says if you're new. You like my new fashion statement? I bet none of you are wearing anything this soft. This is one of those soft touch, velvet touch, whatever you want to call it, blankets. Dude, it is so cozy. I didn't even want it on. I got my black blanket on, which is, believe me, warm and cozy. But I had Ben get this out of the closet for Mom, and he threw it on me, so I just covered up. Because it is cold here. I don't know where you are. But Chris, look it up on your phone. But it is flipping freezing here. It's last time I looked, I think it was 9 degrees.
Usually trailers hold the heat better because they're compact and
This trailer has never held its heat well.
unless you're trying to cool it.
Yeah, unless you're trying to cool it off. But oh my gosh, we got water dripping so our pipes don't freeze.
It's 6 degrees now.
6
Feels like
degrees.
-5.
6 degrees with a wind chill of -5. That's cold.
Yeah.
I don't care where you're from. That's
Right.
cold. So it is warm in here. I could be fine sitting without a blanket on me. I mean,
But-
I wouldn't be as warm and cozy, but I'm not going to freeze to death or anything.
It's not that kind of cold.
But even the dog's covered up.
Yep. And
Even
you
the
just give them
puppy.
these dirty looks after you started your video, like, how dare you remind her?
I told Ben last night, he got out of the shower and he put on a t-shirt. I said,
Don't
go get one of your thermals and put it on under that t-shirt. Next thing I know, he comes back, he's got thermal long johns pants
know.
too, and a thermal shirt. So he's dressed
for
warmly. Yeah. Mom's laying over there under a sheet and a blanket
And onions.
and onions. I've got her weighted down with the bag of onions over there. It's 7:13 at night, and I told Chris,
Yep.
go get busy on the dishes because I don't want to be cooking dinner at 7 o'clock tonight. Well, I'm not cooking dinner at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm clearly cooking dinner at 7:30 or 7:45 tonight. But I'm cooking dinner. It's cold and we need a hot meal.
Yep.
So, and I don't think they're going to have all our friends tomorrow anyway. I know schools are already canceling. And that's a pretty good indicator. If schools
Yeah.
cancel, they usually cancel
They
too.
usually cancel if it's a level 1 or higher, too.
Yeah,
That's
but
a minimum.
yeah, we're not going to get a snow emergency out of this. I will tell you what. Driving home last night about scared the sugar out of me. We were coming down 23 and it was snowing, lightly snowing, and then all of a sudden
White.
it was white. It was a whiteout. And I had to make it about halfway from Kroger's to where I turn off in a whiteout. And I was afraid to pull over on 23. So I just drove seriously about 10 miles an hour. I had to drive with the brake on to go that slow. So, yeah. And I finally got off on the country roads, and then it was even worse because at least 23 has reflectors that you can
Signs and
see.
this and that and the other.
Yeah, but out there in the country, I was literally driving by trees.
It was you in the trees.
I said, I know that tree. I'm always threatening to cut that tree down for my Christmas tree. I know these trees. I know those trees. You learn them after 7 or 8 years. 8 years now. Coming up on 9, isn't it, Mom?
Yeah, I think so.
Coming up on 9 years. So I know the landmarks. But at one point, I thought I'd missed my turn. And I hadn't. So that tells you how bad it was. And I made it about halfway or 3/4 of the way down the road we take to get to our road, if you see what I'm saying, and it quit. I was never in my entire life so happy to see, because I was really, really worried, and Chris was freaking out a little bit, and even Ben was concerned, because it was white. It was bad. I've been caught in 3 whiteouts now, and it was as bad, if not worse, than the other ones. So, What?
than the first two.
The first two, yeah. Last time we got caught in a whiteout, first off, it didn't last nearly that long, because that went on for a long time for a whiteout. But the last time we were right there by the drive-through, so we just pulled our car in. That poor girl was trying to keep stuff from blowing over because the wind was blowing so hard. And finally, she had to go shut the doors with us and another car inside because we just wanted out of the snow.
Yeah.
And she was saying she was so sorry, and it was freezing in there. And she just had on one of them little jackets that stops at the waistband of your jeans, you know, and everything. And I was just like, do you want to get in the car for a few minutes and warm up, you know? I meant it, too,
Yeah.
because it was so bad. What have you got? You got your rope toy.
Yep.
Mommy didn't test him, Grandma.
Oh my goodness.
Mommy didn't test him. Guess who's walking him in her nightgown last night? This big dummy. This big dummy right here. The second time I walked him, though, I put on my coat. Because it was too cold. I almost froze to death. That wind coming in that back door, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude. It's merciless.
Yeah.
And Wolfie says, I has to go out there naked. I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got his troops down by at least 2 a foot.
If he doesn't really have to go, he won't go. He won't go out.
Not a step.
He says, "Are you crazy? I ain't going out there." Oh, and last night when he finally went out for me, he peed and peed and peed, and I was like, "That poor baby. He had to be full to bursting."
He was going up to roast, yeah.
But
I worry
anyway,
about him doing that.
yeah, I do too, to be honest. But anyway, so we're getting our fair share of crappy winter weather. And I was just telling John about this, or maybe it was Bonnie. I think I was just telling Bonnie about this. I am so tired of this winter. And it started late. It didn't get really cold except for 1 week. It
Yeah.
didn't get really cold till after
Christmas.
Christmas. And
But then January's the coldest month.
yeah. February ain't a whole lot better, but
No.
January is the worst, and I am over it. And I've never felt this strongly about it. I've been over winter before and said it and everything, but I can't let this go for some reason. The other day I was driving down the road and I looked at the kids and said, you know, we could be living in Hawaii right now. And I was serious. I was deadly serious.
I don't know what excuse they'll use when I'm gone.
So yeah, I still have gnat strips up. But they're so much better now. Maybe they froze to death.
Yay.
Well, if we're going to freeze to death, least they can do is freeze to death.
Search for the gnats, and that's where you're going to make your bed tonight.
Yeah. Oh. But anyway, so I decided we needed a nice warm dinner tonight. Even if we are having it at 7, cooking it at 7:30 at night. So we're having spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread, and I hope I have cheese to put on it. I think I might, but you know what? Don't quote me on that. And I just thought warm pasta
Yeah.
sounded very good for cold weather. Something warm and
We got
stick to your ribs.
half a bowl of stew, beef stew. That's one pasta also.
Noodles,
Noodles.
beef noodles.
Boy, am I crazy.
Was that last night? Beef noodles? I'm in a pasta mood right now. Whenever it gets really cold like this, I want pasta or I want potatoes. And if I could figure out how to make pasta out of potatoes, I could die happy. And don't tell me pierogi, because it's not the same. But potatoes, man.
Hey,
Anything that sticks to your ribs is
and
is
it's
kind
warm
of,
going down.
and is warm going down, and is warming to you from the inside. Sounds like a plan right about now. Ugh. And on top of it all, this is the stupidest thing you're going to hear out of my mouth today, which is saying something. On top of it all, I've had congestion and stuff for the last 2 hours because my stupid allergies are acting up, and I can't figure out what the hell I'm allergic to. It's -5 degrees outside. There's nothing that should be bothering me. So am I done complaining for a little bit? Maybe.
Don't count on it.
Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. But I think it's supposed to warm back up again like Thursday. How's my permission? I'm tired of this freezing my butt off. I didn't even leave the house today. Bless you.
And that's a miracle.
It's cold if I
You
don't go
always
out.
go somewhere.
I always go somewhere. I have dragged myself out with a migraine before because I thought a root beer would make me feel better.
Ooh.
And it did. The sugar and caffeine, because it's caffeinated root beer at McDonald's, the sugar and the caffeine did make me feel better, but I went in there and laid down and didn't move again for about 12 hours. Goodness. There was a gnat.
Uh-huh.
Just went flying by.
Well, your breath is warm.
Yeah. Anyway. So, Chris didn't get to work today, which was a complete bummer.
Yeah.
Dark day for America. I'm not going to go into it. I'm just saying that. Be surprised how many people I watch on YouTube said the exact same thing. And, it was also Martin Luther King Jr. Day, right?
Yep.
Right.
Which, good. February's Black History Month, though, right?
Right.
If Martin Luther King Jr. Day is in January, why isn't January Black History Month?
Got two holidays out of just one.
Oh, no. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. It's bass-ackwards if you ask me. So what else is coming up, Chris? If you don't have ARF tomorrow, are you going to miss something fun?
Well, the cats will miss their donation.
Oh, all those little mousies.
Yeah.
They made little mousies out of gray sheets to take for cat toys. Did you put catnip inside of them or something?
No, they're just stuffing. What I heard. They could have put catnip without telling us, but I don't think they did.
No, you didn't notice.
Yeah. We were at Meijer the other day before they did their big changing everything around. That tells you how long ago it was, Bonnie. And she was shopping for her cat. And I picked up catnip and took a big sniff.
Oh, don't do that.
I didn't know any better. I know better now.
I planted some one time.
Oh.
One time.
One time, yeah. It smells awful. It's nasty. I don't know what
Yeah.
cats see in it.
Bring me a wet washcloth.
So, how did you end up putting them together?
We started by gluing them, but then they realized how to glue, the fabric glue might tear apart too easily. So the staff took them home to sew them together.
That's
before
what I
tomorrow.
said. I didn't think that the glue was going to hold.
No.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
they're
this is
gonna
bit- this
take
is
the part
crooked.
that's glued together, sew over it, and sew over the part that's the way it is. Then to finish it off, they'll put together fully with this stuff and bring it back for Tuesday. If we have a
Warm water, you
Tuesday.
said?
Yeah.
Alright, let me take it into the kitchen. I'm not fighting with the bathroom sink.
I
Here
hope that
comes
explains
Biss.
everything.
Biss. And his, what's your shirt say? I'll do it tomorrow?
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll go mad and kill you by then.
I'll do it tomorrow. Bleh. But anyway, I think that that's about it for this video. You guys got anything to add?
I got me 2 free hot dogs the other day.
Yes, he did. Got 2 free hot dogs at Sheets.
Yeah. Mom was going there for fuel anyway, so I figured why not get the other kind of fuel? You know, fuel for my belly and fuel for my getting up, staying up.
Yeah.
And not
He's waiting for it
strangling
to get
everyone
warm,
death.
Mom.
Well, it is, believe me.
Is it warm now?
Not all the way, but it
Doesn't
is
need
getting
to
there.
be.
That was close enough when I said that, by the way, so I just ran it, now I'm ringing it.
Okay.
She hates how thorough I am with that. She'd rather it drip all over the floor.
Anyway, come see us on Wednesday. See if we survived this ice apocalypse. And I got one gnat and it's driving me batty. And you know, I hope where you are you're warm. And if it is this cold where you are, remember to leave your water dripping. Forget about your water bill. Just worry about not busting your pipes. And, you know, just take care of yourselves and keep an eye out on your neighbors. Because you never know when somebody might be in trouble.
We have 3 drifting.
We have what?
3 drifting.
Yeah, 3
Both
three.
bathrooms and the kitchen.
Both bathrooms in the kitchen are all dripping
She also has her tub dripping.
because it's on the outside wall
Yeah.
and it freezes up first.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for joining us. Come see us on Wednesday. Stay warm and good luck prying me out of these blankets. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.